Howdy folks, Doc here with LastPass Tool, and I'm just wondering, is this how the other half lives? I absolutely love Milwaukee, and in particular this Milwaukee heat gun. It's an M18 heat gun. I use it for everything, super convenient. So I was at a pawn shop, and I saw this Hercules, which I know is a Harbor Freight brand. I actually never took it serious because I think it's a stupid name. But, if you want to name it after, Roman deities, go for it. But this is the heat gun came with a battery and came with the charger. Now this is not the battery it came with, but the battery that was on it, you can see a little bit of corrosion there, needs some cleaning. It did turn it on, it did in fact work. And I thought, okay, they had like $20 on the set. I think I got it for 10. So, it's worth trying. Anyway, so I tried to charge the battery when I got home, and this said it was fully charged. The battery has apparently a light on the back that nothing was coming on. This one I can see in the package here has got 2 green lights. Well, I thought, interesting, so potentially it could be the charger. Could be the tool, technically, but probably not, and then probably the battery. So what I did is I stopped by a Harbor Freight, and I brought in the battery, the tool, and the charger, and said, one of these doesn't work, as far as I know. And in fact, I still had the pawn shop sticker on the top of this. They didn't seem to care. Anyway, so he tried it, and in fact, the battery didn't produce any light, did make the tool hum, but he put it in this charger and it didn't work. So he went and got another battery. Tool worked fine, charger worked fine, and then he asked, how long ago did you get the battery? And I said, well, I got this thing secondhand. And he goes, oh, okay, well, they have a 3-year warranty. And then he goes and he gets a battery and hands it to me, this one, and I said, so that's the one I need to buy? And he goes, oh no, I'm just swapping it out for you. Let's go up to the cash register and I'll take care of the paperwork. And I was like, what? I'm used to Milwaukee here, and I have a bunch of these I have the HD12 batteries that I only get three bars out of them anymore. I have M18 batteries that don't work very well, M12 batteries that don't work very well. A few of them that seem new and then they just stop working or they won't charge. But anyway, so I thought this was kind of cool. Is that what happens? You take this stuff back and they just quickly give you whatever it is that you need. So let's open this thing and I'll take a closer look at the performance of the tool. One thing that kind of surprised me was the battery that was in it didn't have much juice in it, even though none of the lighting worked. But what happened was when I put it in, the tool I didn't think was turning off until you pulled the battery out. So then I thought, well, was the tool bad? So I'm going to see here, along with you, what happens. I asked the guy at Harbor Freight about it, and he said that he thought, well, it has to go through a cooling down so it doesn't turn off. And I thought, that's odd, my Milwaukee does. But anyway, so here we go. Let's try this thing out. Nice and toasty coming out of there. See if it turns off. Interesting. So I never had enough juice to test that. That's not how the Milwaukee works. I'll show you that one. Throw it on my little battery here. So that's what I was used to. It turns out that these are just super handy, so I thought, well, I don't necessarily need another driver of some kind, but this I like. And, I don't want to have to worry too much about it. But anyway, there it is. It does seem to have the same issue that you can't leave it on. It's got just a timer. And it would be nice, if you put a locking mechanism so you could work, with 3 hands. But anyway, there it is. And I guess if that's how the other people live, where they just take their stuff in and get new stuff that fast, I mean, yeah, okay, I'm late to the game. I know that's what everyone's been saying. but that surprised me, just how generous they seem to be there. Anyway, so for $10, I'd call it a win, but it's also kind of scary. You know, what have I been putting up with? Well, I don't know. Anyway, you have fun in the comments. And with that, Doc out.